me so basic. Boy, you the op and your bros hating. All of them fake, I see both faces. Scared of the whip, it's a ghost racing. I knock them down to their cold cases. Marathon run, I'ma slow pace it. They did not want me to go places. Foil plans like the gold place. And if we pulling up with the whole squad, are you ready? Done told y'all that you better be running. I'm in my go yard when I walk in, I know y'all telling me nothing. I'm the man. Suck it if y'all in denial. I get the chip on him and I bust out the south side. Is that Pico de Gallo? Boy, yo, stop it, quiet. If it's new, I done got it. See my jewels, shining, shining. White diamonds, Miley Cyrus. Private jet, private pilot. Look at me, stylish, stylish. Masterpiece, body, young. Hey, I don't know no better. I'm on this every day.
It is a pretty hot late summer afternoon here in the South Bay as EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the Silicon Valley and Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. A few short moments ago, these two teams made their way out of the Levi's Stadium tunnels, and the noise level in this place was deafening. They're set for football as the 49ers get ready to do battle with the Arizona Cardinals. Time for a much-needed and much-welcome diversion. The NFL is back. Here we go, Week 1. On the return, Andy Isabella. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line.
Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Setting up to throw on 1st down. That ball complete to Isabella. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line.
Complete.
10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a 1st down.
1st down, Cardinals.
And now the 49ers signal for a timeout defensively. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 1st quarter. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Here's a run on 1st down that won't even get. He will lose a yard. 2nd and 11.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness. He's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
Here's Herbert now on 2nd down. He's going to let this one go deep. And that one almost intercepted. Herbert, call it a 50-50 ball. It falls incomplete, and now 3rd down.
I'm not sure it made a difference on that play, but one thing to keep in mind, here in the early part of the year during a day game, the sun does play a factor on deep balls.
Complete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. A shotgun snap for Herbert. Then he's got the completion to Hopkins. And they finally do get him, but not before he reaches the 27. It's a big play on 3rd down for the Cardinals. 43 yards. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Herbert. And looking for Kirk, but this pass is intercepted. Picked off by Akello Witherspoon. When the rookie QB gets his first touchdown pass, that's one you put in the trophy case. First career interception, that's going to be one he wants to forget.
Yeah, and he's not going to go ask for the football, right? Yeah, you can keep that one. The key for him, what does he learn from it? When he watches the tape, does he have an answer right now where he already understands what mistake he made? That's what the coaches are going to want to know, and that's what they'll grill him on and see how he grows from it.
You don't want none, baby. You don't want none. Hey, you don't want to see me. You don't want it. Watch safety creep. Watch safety creeping. Safety's creeping. Check three. Check three.
After the interception, here's Taylor. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Buda Baker with a pick, and they will take over at the 26-yard line.
First and 10.
Certainly not the cleanest of starts to this football game. Back-to-back plays yield turnovers in this first quarter.
So there's not much flow right now, a very choppy game. And I know this, it's a copycat league. We say it all the time about the NFL, but I'm not quite sure this is what they had in mind about something they wanted to emulate.
No, you don't want to emulate a turnover. On first down, Drake. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3.
Drake on the carry.
Look, all any running back wants is a little bit of room, a little bit of space in order to maneuver. But he also understands how difficult it is for his offensive line up front. So if they give him any space, he realizes his job to make more out of it than what they give him. Picks up 3 on that carry.
Now the second down throw on target. Give him 7 on the play, and they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very different.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona.
Complete to Max.
A 16-yard touchdown.
Arizona.
And the Cardinals have taken the early lead.
Extra point.
A good tight end is a heck of a weapon for any quarterback, especially when you're able to create some mismatches. Sometimes they work against a linebacker, sometimes they work against a smaller defensive back. But when they find it, they go to it, and it often results in touchdowns.
And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 the score as they start first and 10. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
43 is the mark, boy. 43. Check.
Play action, it's Taylor. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. 11 yards there, first down.
George Kittle is easily one of the elite tight ends in the NFL. Back-to-back seasons of 88 and 85 catches. We just saw another one right there. Anytime he lines up on the field, you better treat him as a primary receiver and make sure you have a second guy in the vicinity to try and cover him.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will.
49ers first down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
They go play action with Taylor. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Flushed out right. Under pressure here, and down he goes. Sacked back at about the 43-yard line. Hassan Reddick showing his strength and quickness there, a loss of 4. Third and long. Taylor and company hoping to regroup after the sack. From the shotgun, it's Taylor. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Chandler Jones, he's the one to get him this time, and back-to-back sacks brings up 4th down. Here's Mitch Wishnowski now on to punt. That'll go as a punt of 34 yards that time. And the Cards will take over 1st and 10.
At their own 30.
An update from around the league as our first one comes from New Orleans. And the Bucs are out to an early lead. And we'll keep an eye on that one as our game goes along here. Herbert off of play action. This one complete to Christian Kirk. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks.
A nice catch there by Christian Kirk. Had 709 yards and 3 touchdowns in the 2019 season. I expect those numbers to continue to climb. This is a guy who can play in the slot, play outside, but the number one thing about him, absolute explosiveness, especially after he catches the ball downfield. If you don't make the tackle right there, he's going to take it a long way.
12 yards the pickup, good enough for an Arizona first. Herbert on the option, he's going to run with it. And he'll be taken down at the 34. Only a yard on the keeper, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean or else just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
Now a nice throw here, right side. He hauls it in. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 17-yard line. It's a pickup of 17 and a 1st down. Final 30 seconds of this first quarter, and it's been a quarter dominated by the guys with the football. Herbert now. He'll set up the screen to Drake. And he'll take it from the 18 to the 15, a gain of 3.
So many things have to come together just right for a screen pass to break for big yardage. The blocking, the timing of the pass to the runner, everything has to fit together just right. But on that play, the defense was able to disrupt things and hold it to a short game.
And the Cardinals are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line. Cardinal football here to start quarter number 2 as they go to work on a 1st and goal. Again, Herbert. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Jason Verrett. 2nd interception for him now here in this first half. And you got to think he's a rookie, Charles. How much does confidence start to become a factor?
I think that's a great question because that's what they're going to check on when he gets to the sidelines. The coach is going to check on it. His teammates going to check on it because when you haven't done it before, it's not something that's part of you. You got to see how you're going to react. Let's see how he bounces back.
Yeah, because 2 interceptions for him in college and a half. I mean, that just didn't happen.
2nd and 7 at the 23.
Now 2nd and 7 from the 23. Out of the gun, it's Taylor. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. That one, a 1st down pickup of 8.
We often talk about understanding the playbook, understanding progressions, and understanding what the defense is doing. We saw all of that on that play. Great recognition and understood where his running back was going to be. found a way to have him leak out underneath, hit him with the football, and they picked up the first down.
Off the play fake, here's Taylor. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. He'll get 17 on that one, and the Niners have a first down.
And there's Tyrod Taylor doing what he does best. Look, he's taken a few lumps along the way, and some people haven't believed in him, but this is where he excels, outside of the pocket, making plays.
As prolific with his legs as any quarterback in the league?
I would say yes to that.
Now a guy who missed the last 2 full seasons, it's Jerick McKinnon. And he'll get it across midfield and down into Cardinal territory. Tackle made there by Robert Alford.
That was a pretty good job defensively to hold him to a 2-yard run, but I've got to think this offensive line, they're asking their quarterback for a different type of a run, one that they rely on, one they have confidence in, one they feel like they can block.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. From the gun, it's Taylor. And the pressure will bring him down here. The Cardinals get home for the sack. Chandler Jones able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
Brings up 3rd down.
Third and long. Taylor and company hoping to regroup after the sack. From the gun, Taylor. And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, 49ers. Brandon Ayuk, his first NFL reception, goes for 6. And the 49ers are within an extra point of tying this thing up. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2.
At 7. Robbie Gould to kick off.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. On the return, Isabella. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we've got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you've got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing, that's a really tough one for them to swallow.
Yeah, will they make up for it? And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
He hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much. From the gun, Herbert on 3rd down. Got him in. It's complete. Williams. And he is going to have a Cardinals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. A Cardinal first down on a gain of 13.
Cardinal first down.
Back to throw here, Herbert. And that's complete. It's the tight end Daniels. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches. From the shotgun, here's Herbert. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down. The Cardinals on 3rd down. The perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. They're looking at 3rd and a few inches. And he's got the first down before being taken down at the 46.
He was
5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive.
First down, Cardinals.
A play fake, and now Herbert to throw. Throw left side complete. It's Drake. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. On first down, it's Drake. And he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
Something to watch here in week 1 of the season, tackling. Because you and I both know that in the preseason, a lot of these guys don't play a whole lot. Plus, the intensity and the speed really ratchets up on opening week.
And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. 7 yards there and a first down. Operating from the gun. Herbert, his throw caught right around the 6. And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown.
Arizona.
Max Williams, already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Cardinals have taken the lead. And his kick is right through.
Makes the score Cardinals 14, 49ers 7.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix it up, now go to the ground game and surprise the defense a little bit?
I would anticipate the defense making some changes, but I wouldn't necessarily just absolutely go in the opposite direction. They're doing so well throwing the ball.
Yeah, why
I wouldn't change it up until they showed me a reason to do so.
And they work this well upfield across the 45.
49ers.
23 yards, the final tally.
And that was a beautifully executed screen pass. They let the rushers get upfield and get the escorts in front, meaning the offensive linemen, other blockers out in front, completed the pass beautifully. So now you've got all that open space, the big guys leading the way.
And an incomplete pass. That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number 1.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Second and 10, it's Taylor again. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. This defense tightening up a bit. That last catch just 1 yard, making it 3rd and 9. Oh, he'll look downfield for Kittle and unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
I'm looking at this with my defensive eyeglasses on because you remember the old days when a tight end saw a linebacker covering him and thought he had a mismatch? But the way they can run nowadays, not necessarily so. They gave it a shot downfield. That one incomplete.
And a tough ask here. They're going to go for it on 4th down and 9.
Set the tone, defense. Set the tone, defense.
They'll indeed go for it. It's Taylor. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. A big pickup of 12 yards on 4th down to keep this drive from stalling. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Again, it's Taylor into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked by Deontay Thompson. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
They'll take over first.
And he may want want to track down that football because that's interception number 1 on his career.
You're saying that's going into the trophy case?
I'd put it there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That's when you ask the equipment guys to make sure they hold it for you after the game. But if you play in the back 7 on defense, that's part of your job, finding ways to take the ball away from the other team.
And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on second down. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. Justin Herbert looking to throw on second down. On Herbert, his 3rd interception. Picked off by Akello Witherspoon.
Herbert's pass intercepted. The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 36.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Final play of the half, it's Taylor. Flush to his right. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by the rookie Isaiah Simmons. And he will be brought down as time is now run out on this first half of action.
Get me! Let's go! Let's go!
So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend. As we'll send you eastward to Orlando. Standing by with that EA Sports halftime report now is Jonathan Coachman. Take it away, Coach. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Now it's Taylor. Gets this one to Juszczyk. He'll be dropped at the 30. The first broken tackle couldn't bust him free.
Kyle Juszczyk.
I wouldn't be surprised to see the next step in utilizing this position is to actually utilize more of a scat back in this spot. Because we saw the catch there, right? He made it, but he's a bigger, stronger guy, maybe not quite as elusive as maybe someone else you would put there.
Yeah, didn't get the big yardage there you might out of a smaller back. On 3rd down, Walter. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. 4th down now after a loss of 2.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
Here comes the 49ers punter now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And how about this, a fake? And he's got this almost to the 40 before going out. And high fives on around on that sideline. It's a first down as they wind up getting 11 on the fake punt. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Watch the safety creep. Check 13. Check 13. Cowboy 80.
So that'll back him up 5. Now they need 15 yards on this series after the delay of game. 1st and 15. They'll try the left side. Walter. They get the penalty yardage back plus a yard. 6-yard gain, and it's 2nd and 9.
I think we can safely say that those types of plays are the backbone of this offense. We know not every run's going to be a big hitter, but you know they'll take that type of result on each and every attempt.
On 2nd and 9, Taylor steps away to his left. Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call. The hit comes late. We saw it. There's your flag.
And we know that there's a guideline, right? Ball's gone. You get 1 step. If you're within 1 step of the quarterback, you can hit him as long as it's still done legally. But anything outside of that looks like an extra step was involved.
Check 31, check 31.
On 1st and 10, it's Taylor. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Back-to-back nice plays. 12 yards that time and a 1st down.
They ran that one well, and not only did they pick up a nice chunk of yardage on the screen, they sent a message to the defense. Rush the passer all you want, but you better be careful. We can hit you going back the other direction.
On 1st down, it's Taylor. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's 2nd down. They go play action now. Taylor looking for Ayuk, and he's got him. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain. 2nd down and 3 with right around 3 minutes remaining in the 3rd quarter. 3's all around. They'll try with McKinnon. Nothing doing there. They're going to wind up holding him at the 2. No gain there, and it's going to set up 2nd and goal.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
2nd and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line. They'll try to run this one in. And across the goal line into the end zone. Touchdown 49ers. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the 49ers are within an extra point of tying this thing up. And he'll bang that one through.
That ties the game at 14.
Nothing separating these two teams on the scoreboard as the kick's away here. On the return, Isabella. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And able to break this out all the way to the 38-yard line. Great return.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 38-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And their lead has evaporated in this 3rd quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Third quarter, all tied up. This is 2nd and 10.
And 10 at the 38.
From the gun, it's Drake. And he'll take this up over the 40 to about the 41.
Ball carrier.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
Going to throw on 3rd down with Herbert. And that will be incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
4th down.
Here's Andy Lee now as he's on a punt for the first time this afternoon. This is away and a very good kick angled for the sidelines. And this punt sails over the sideline. And the spot, it looks to be right at the 25-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown. Now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back. The special teams went out there, handled things. They've got it. They've got momentum. I know they're eager to get out there and put it on display.
A run there on 1st down gets 3 up to the 28. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
On 2nd and 7, Taylor over the middle to Kittle, complete.
That's good.
And the tight end is certainly a position built to move the chains because they can control space underneath. If they've got good hands, then, of course, they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is they're right in the sight lines of a quarterback on just about every play, and that makes it easier for the quarterback to pick him out and deliver.
On 1st down now, run with McKinnon. And unable to get downhill there as he'll take this up to about the 37. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 37-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Taylor. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
Complete to number 48. That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 4.
We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Niners on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 4. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. The Niners on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 4. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. He lost 2, and it brings up 4th.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
Here comes the 49ers punter now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And he's got daylight. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Cardinals. Mark that down as a punt return of 78 yards. And the Cardinals have broken the tie.
And how about that play right there? fourth quarter, tie game, both sides trying to figure out who's going to make the big play. We just saw it right there in front of us. That's a monster return.
Indeed, breaking that tie with an exclamation mark. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
And now a throw here secured by his running back out of the backfield. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. 3 yards the gain there, second down.
At the 28-yard line.
They'll try the left side. Walter. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line.
It's nice every now and then in this game not to see people overthink it. Just hand it to the old reliable guy. Let him pick up the first down.
Well, some good games around the league here early in week 1, and this one's shaping up to be as good as any of them as we come up on a 1st and 10. Now Taylor. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's second down. From the gun, Taylor. And his throw is incomplete. He was trying to get it to Jerick McKinnon there, and it'll bring up third down.
A lot of times it's that first read that you had. Maybe you get it in pre-snap. He locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
On third down, Taylor. Got a man, that's Richie James. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the first.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the 4th. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. 10 more there and another first down.
49er. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
They'll try the left side. Walter. Yeah, this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
Taken down at the 30.
That was a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Here we go, 3rd and 1. Gut check time on both sides.
And 1.
They'll try the left side. Walter. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a first down. It'll be a pickup of only a yard, and it'll result in a fresh set of downs. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Now they'll throw with Taylor. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. First down, San Francisco. The pickup, 14 yards. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Gonna give this time to the tailback. And he gets it down close to the 10-yard line. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. An option run here for Taylor. They'll keep it on the ground. Walter, and they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 4 coming up.
3rd down and 4.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And they'll go backwards here, losing yardage to the 14. Defensively, they rallied the troops to force 4th down after that 7-yard pickup back on 1st.
It's 4th down.
Down 7, and they've got to go for it here on 4th down. They'll try and throw for it with Taylor. Got the connection here to Bourne. And now this is going to depend on the spot. And they say he's just short.
Turnover on downs.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And this one now not quite over yet. Still 2 timeouts remaining defensively. And, boy, having that 3rd timeout would have really helped here.
Another example of why coaches really stress saving your timeouts for when you absolutely have to have them. They go over this all the time. Here's one of those situations.
Right back to Drake. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. 12 yards there and a 1st down. I guess he was saving his best for last, so to speak. Longest run of the day coming here in the 4th quarter right there.
For him and his teammates, doesn't it? To be able to produce this late in the game can lead to some big smiles and satisfaction in the locker room after this one's over.
Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout as they get it with 16 seconds remaining on the clock. And they will take a knee here. Now the Niners going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game. They go down to a knee, and the new campaign off to a good start. It's a win here in Week 1.